there is no limitation whether you are in Calabar or you are in London or you are where.
In this context is where they stay, how well they're being taken care of. I know you pay them, there's a stipend for all the priests, but then I feel there is more to it. Where they stay, how well do they take care of them? How well do they feed? How well do they come out? How well do they go out? When they're going out for a sermon, how do they dress and all of that? So what are those welfare package attached to? Do you send people to different states to monitor? Because you don't just send a priest to a field and, oh, that's, maybe it's all well there. What do you do to ensure that these priests, wherever they are okay? You know, sometimes there's how a brethren, because you're not being well taken care of, you might be provoked at every slight,
He said
you know.
it already, yeah.
So what do you do to ensure that, oh, their emotions are being pampered? I think that's the right way to put it.
I think we also understand that the Father has a system that's been in place. The Father has taught us to be kind, to be generous, to be loving. And the priesthood of brotherhood is actually based on sort of, you are out there, Father sends you, the Father takes care of you. You understand? The Father, and when we say the Father takes care of you, it is confusing to some people. When they say the Father, which means that the Father physically comes there to take care of you. But what it means, it's a very profound statement to say the Father takes care of you. Because here is God who provides for you, who takes everything. And fortunately for me as a priest, I can use myself as an example. I've never been to a place where I'm stationed, where the Father sent me to the station and I lacked anything. And that is the story for a lot of priests. So long as we abide by the teachings of the Father has a way of taking care of his own children. More than most people outside who are even priests in other organizations. More than that. So I want us to be very, very careful when sometimes we know, what do you do? The Father the Father actually takes care of the priesthood himself. He knows how the priest. Okay, I give you an example. Recently in Bayelsa State, some of the priests were empowered. Most of them got millions.
12 of them for the year.
Yes, they've been empowering. They have been empowering Bayelsa State. It's a very good thing, and other states should emulate it.
Okay.
This thing has even been happening even before Bayelsa State. I remember a lot of priests where Bethels will organize a reception, send food and all of that. Yeah. Who does this? It's the Father who does that. And most people are there. I remember a period, let me just give this brief testimony.
I think, sorry, I do mind at this point, because we know that your Pentecostal meeting is yet to come, and there's a whole lot to discuss when that time comes. I for one, have a lot to ask you when that day comes. Now, let's go back swiftly to their main anniversary week, because our attention has been called upon. Now, let's look at the slogan, the theme of the week. Let's start with the theme. What's the theme for the anniversary?
Okay, thank you very much. The theme is everywhere. Go to the social media, Starcross Television is everywhere. The breath of life, rekindling the divine breath in PCS priest.
So what was the need for the theme? Why did you come up with that theme?
Yes, there is need to refresh the priest. And also, when you look at rekindling, we are trying to revive. From the orientation topics, you will know that all the topics that have been proposed and approved are the topics that will revive, re-energize, and empower the priest more and more than what has ever been. So we are rekindling this divine breath that the Father has already been given to us, so that they will be more energized.
And the priests are all ready for that.
They are already.
Okay, so let's look at this slogan. Oh, you have something else to add?
Yeah, I want to add that. You see, when we talk about the breath, we're talking about the Father himself. He's the source of life. He's the originator, the sustainer. And that's why it's referred to as the soul, spiritual head of the universe. So what we are trying to do with the team is to make all of us aware that we need the Father. We are going back to doctrines. We need to align ourselves with all of his expectations, whatever he wants. Let's fully align ourselves. And that when we are in communion with the Father, we are aligned with it. Then he will empower us to be able to deliver his purposes, his will, and his expectations. So that's important.
So you haven't talked about the slogan?
The slogan.
We don't have a slogan.
We don't have a slogan for this.
Yes.
Okay, yes. It's been a very beautiful and wonderful moment I'm here with representatives from the Universal Assembly of Brotherhood of the Cross of Star Priest. Yes, we had on set here, or we have on set here, the Director of Orientation and Training, PCS Wilson Iwara. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. And of course, we had Christ Ambassador Emmanuel Ekong, the Vice Chairman, Event and Planning as well as Management. Am I correct?
Thank you
so much, sir, for coming. And of course, to Sister Ruth, do you have something else to say? We are wrapping up.
Yeah, of course. I just want to let you know that according to Brother Emmanuel Ekong, Wednesday is going to be universal global evangelism. So it therefore means that those on their way coming here, if they are coming individually, there will be evangelism even in the bus. So get ready. Everywhere is going to be evangelical bus. Get ready. Anywhere you see yourself, anywhere you see them, be ready and welcome them so you'll be blessed.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, like it is also said, on Friday, they will be commemorating the very day Father instituted the Universal Assembly of Brotherhood of the Cross and Star Priest. So make sure you don't miss that day. If you miss, or if you're going to miss every other day, don't miss 12th of December 2025. So this is how far we can go on this interactive session. I believe that you also had a very beautiful moment with the Christ Universal Women Fellowship, who were on board to discuss with us. Remember, today is the D-Day, and of course there is a fasting still ongoing, so make sure you participate and be at the BCS World Headquarters so that you receive the blessings. Remember, a woman's prayer opens doors. So if you have been making a woman to cry, this is the right way to ask for forgiveness. That was on a lighter note. Until we come again tomorrow, same time, same station on Star Cross Television for the Morning Star Breakfast Show. Please stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the programs on Star Cross Television. I am Peace Smith. Bye for now.